Today we're taking a look at Istanbul's tram and metro network, which is pretty much split straight down the middle by the Bosphorus Strait. In fact, until 2013, there was no rail link between the European and Asian sides at all. In order for the metro map to not be split in half, Istanbul Transport runs a Metrobus service to link the two sides via a road bridge, which is shown on the map. Let's start with the trams, all of which are on the European side, specifically the T1 line, which itself is a merger between the original T1 and T2 routes, which opened in 1992 and 2006 respectively, merging in 2011. The line runs from Kabataş over the Galata Bridge over the Golden Horn Bay, through Eminönü and Sirkeci, and then along the south coast of the European side of the city all the way to Bağcılar. The T1 line has two types of rolling stock, the older Bombardier Flexity Swift A32 trams and newer Alstom Citadix XO4 trams, similar to those used in Strasbourg, Dubai and Nottingham. There is also a T4 service, which we didn't ride, and a T5 which is under construction. Our first ride on the T1 saw us head off in the wrong direction, starting at Eminönü and changing directions at Karaköy, finally arriving at Sultanahmet. We then rode from Kabataş to Sirkeci, Sirkeci to Sultanahmet, Kabataş to Eminönü and Eminönü to Sultanahmet. That's completely my fault. Let's see what's stopping. So we're at Karaköy on the hotel side of the bridge, and yeah, we went the wrong way, so now we need to go back over the bridge again to actually get to the palace. I mean, we could just walk, but we're getting the tram in.
Şimdi Eminönü'ne gidiyorum. Şimdi Eminönü camdan çıktım, toparlayacağım. Abi bize şey ısmarlayacağız. Ya cevap ısmarlayacağız. Oradaki gel ısmarlayacağız. Akşama gel akşama. Neyse. Ne arkadaşlar arıyor bana. Sorry arıyor. Ben de tek olan No.
Railway Museum. So we're at Kabata, so we're now taking the tram back to Sirkeci. Unfortunately, almost all the trams on this line have all-body advertising panels, which means it's a pain to film out of the windows. Luckily we're at the front, so we can get a driver's eye view instead.
Είναι μέσα μια πόλη ουσιαστικά, που είναι με μαγαζιά. Καλά, δεν υπάρχουν, απίστευτα, πάρα πολύ ωραία. Ναι, θέλω να βρω κάπου να πάρω κάτι καλό.
Next up is the Nostalgia Tramway, also known as T2, purpose-built in 1990 along the busy Istiklal Street, from Tunnel near Shoshani to Taksim. The line was closed when we first tried to ride it on Saturday due to a police cordon, but we were eventually able to ride the line on Sunday. There is another Nostalgia tram, the T3 on the Asian side, though we didn't get to visit it.
Kenara git.
Yok, it's right here, It wasn't red.
No, it was purpose-built in 1990, that's the point. Maybe, but that's not the point.
I did research for you with some historical pictures of this street, and you will see that this.
Now we look at the underground funicular lines, the F1 and F2. The F2, despite the name, is actually the older of the two. Known locally as the Tunnel Metro, the F2 actually first opened as far back as 1875, making it older than Budapest's Metro 1 and therefore, according to Istanbul at least, the second oldest underground railway in the world. Budapest, of course, disagrees. Either way, the Tunnel funicular runs from Karakoy up to Tunnel near Shoshani, which is also where the Nostalgia Tramway starts. The line was known for its old-fashioned appeal until it was modernised in 2007. We rode it twice. So on our way back to the hotel, we found this, the F2, or Funicular Line 2, which is in a tunnel, and it takes us from pretty much our hotel to the seafront, basically. It's quite a useful little link. We found totally by accident. The F1 running from Taksim to Kabataş opened in 2006. We also rode it twice. There's also an F3 out there above ground, but we didn't get to ride it, and an F4 which is under construction. Now going to pop on the F1 again and go back to the Grand Bazaar. I think you can get through. Oh no, you can't. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Finally, let's take a look at Istanbul's metro system. Metro lines 1, 2, 3 and 6 are located on the European side, with lines 4 and 5 being located on the Asian side. Istanbul's metro system is currently undergoing an enormous expansion programme with no less than 7 new metro lines either under construction or planned, plus extensions under construction or planned to the existing lines 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Lines 7, 9 and 11 will be on the European side, with lines 8, 10, 12 and 13 on the Asian side. Metro 911 will serve the Istanbul New Airport, which opened in October 2018. This is in addition to the partially completed Marmaray, still the only line to cross the Bosphorus, which deserves its own entire video. Anyway, we rode the metro lines 1 and 2, from Ataturk Airport to Shoshani, changing at Yenikapi, from Yenikapi to Shoshani, and from Shoshani back to Ataturk Airport, changing at Yenikapi.
İstasyon Berk. Please descend down at Port Station. Same for Barcılar.
all you can see is the reflection of your camera in your hand. You realise that?
Haliç.
We're now changing from the Marmaray to the Metro 2, which is what we were on our way from the airport.
The airport because the Haliç, the Gordon Hall,
Not a mile long.
Onu ben de bilmiyorum, onu soracağım. The metro station with the new
Gelecek istasyon Şişhane. Next station Şişhane. Station Haliç. Next station Haliç. Golden Hall. istasyonumuzdur. Marmaray ve M1 Yenikapı Kirazlı Atatürk Havalimanı metro hattına geçmek isteyen yolcularımızın Yenikapı istasyonunda aktarma yapmaları gerekmektedir. Dear passengers, Yenikapı is the terminal station. Passengers wishing to use Marmaray or M1 Yenikapı Kirazlı Atatürk Airport Metro Line should change at Yenikapı Station. Yenikapı. Gelecek istasyon Yenibursa. Next station Yenibursa. Gelecek istasyon Dünya Ticaret Merkezi İstanbul Tram. Next station the World Trade Center with Istanbul Express. Gelecek istasyon Atatürk Havalimanı. Next station Atatürk Airport. Sayın yolcularımız Atatürk...
Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. My next video will be all about the Marmaray, as well as Istanbul's mainline rail services in general. So stay tuned.